Hey everybody, welcome back to The Stuff of Legend. My name is D-Lo and I have another video for you guys. I am going to be going over a Twitter post by an actor, Josh Gad, who has been fan casted by a number of people, including Boss Logic the Great, so that we can see him in the role of the Penguin, potentially for Matt Reeves' Batman. However, it is a little bit of a sad moment knowing that this will not be happening, so I wanted to show you guys. This shouldn't be a very long video. I'm going to try to keep it brief, but if you guys have any questions, just ask me in the comments and I will get to you as soon as possible. So ask soon, because this video probably is not going to take very long. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and switch over my screen now so that I can get into the next section. Let me see if I can get this switched over for you guys. Oh, thanks. So sometimes when I get these live streams started, the delays on the computer give my buttons a little bit of a delay. So not sure why that happens, but hey, I'm here with you guys now. So I wanted to make sure that we could cut over and see what is happening on the internet and what is actually the source of this confirmation. And it is indeed a confirmation, but I don't want you to take my word for it. We're going to go to the source. That's what we always should do whenever we're accepting something as fact, or if we're going to realize that something is speculative or rumor, completely unfounded, not trustworthy, those types of things. Well, this one I do believe is trustworthy because of the source itself. So let's go over and take a look now. If I can switch over my screen, hopefully it'll allow us to switch over in just a second. Hang on, having a little bit of difficulty, but so you guys are familiar with the great Boss Logic, and he has done a lot of work on the internet with fan casting and art. He doesn't proclaim to be a fan caster. He is just someone who does art and sometimes sees someone in a role and will make an art piece from one of their headshots or a recent picture of theirs and turn it into something else for fun. So I would love to have Josh Gad as the Penguin, but that doesn't appear to be what is going on right now. So let me see if I can get this transition. Sorry about the delay here. My computer is having a difficulty switching over to the next screen here. Let me see if I can just do this manually for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over here, and we're going to get started with the second screen. All right, we're there. So now that we're here, let's take a look. Okay, so first at the top, we're at Heroic Hollywood, published this report. And I've gone ahead and just cropped it for you guys so that we don't have to take a look at a billion different ads. But Josh Gad confirms he won't play the Penguin in Matt Reeves' The Batman. So this is coming from Josh Gad, the actor himself. So Josh Gad confirmed he will not play Penguin opposite Robert Pattinson's Dark Knight in Matt Reeves' The Batman. So scrolling down, we see for over a year, Frozen star Josh Gad posted images and comments on social media suggesting he was at least interested in playing the Penguin, if not a potential contender for the role in Matt Reeves' The Batman. In fact, after Robert Pattinson was officially cast as Batman, Josh Gad posted a short message on Twitter in which he expressed his belief that he could take on the new Caped Crusader if he were to be cast as the Penguin. However, Josh Gad has now posted a new Twitter message officially confirming that he is not playing the Penguin in Matt Reeves' The Batman, despite the not-so-subtle teases he posted over the past several months. Nonetheless, Josh Gad expressed his appreciation for the fan art and support that he's received from fans. He would love to have, or he would have loved to see him take on Robert Pattinson's Batman as the Penguin. So all this is basically just saying that Josh Gad was totally down to play Penguin. As the casting process started up, he was saying over and over how much he'd love to play the Penguin, how much he'd love to go against Robert Pattinson's Batman. And then now apparently we have word that he is not playing the Penguin from Josh Gad himself, saying the following on his Twitter. So I'm going to make sure you guys can see this on the screen. Heroic Hollywood grabbed this, and I'll show you guys the actual tweet, which is still online. I'm going to have the link in the description for you guys. It should already be there, so you guys can click on that if you'd like. But it says, okay, from Josh Gad, okay, seeing as I keep getting this question, as much as I have loved torturing you all with the teases about the Penguin, I feel like it's time to tell you I'm not actually playing this character. But I've thoroughly enjoyed the fan art and the love. And he's kind of crying, kind of laughing, and then with a kissing face. And then he has Twitter with Batman and some link there, which I have not clicked on myself. So then here he says, it has hey, Josh Gad, are you playing the Penguin, or are you the Penguin? And that's his response, basically, is that he'd been getting that question over and over and over and over. So finally, even though he posted this image that was a fan art of him with the art of him as Penguin, which I believe this one is not Boss Logic. I could be wrong about that. I think it was a different artist. But nevertheless, really good art. Would have been a great casting, but he is confirming to us that he is not the Penguin. So to me, that is just out, and that's as cut and dry as you could possibly get. There doesn't seem to be a lot of room for misdirection here. Now, yes, there is the possibility that this could be an element of surprise thing where he's kind of just laying low. They want to keep as little news as possible about the movie out as much as possible, and then once the film comes out, they'll drop the bomb on us. Hey, Josh Gad is in fact the Penguin, and then that kind of thing. I really do not think that's going to happen. I think that is unnecessary. It's deceitful, and then you can't trust anything that they would say from there on, even if it was something positive or something negative. You just can't trust them. So in that respect, I think that Josh Gad saying that he's not the Penguin would be no benefit to him to say that. If he is in the movie and he's saying he's not, then that would just make people less interested to go see the film if they're fans of his. So they would kind of just, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. Someone else is going to get the role. Bummer. But if he was in the film, you'd think that he would just keep this tease train rolling and never confirm either way. But this is him saying, no, sorry, guys, I'm actually not in the film. Would have been great, though. And that's what we're getting here. So let me continue on with the article. It says, are you disappointed to hear Josh Gad won't play the Penguin? Share your thoughts in the comments below. So basically from here, it's just other news. I wanted to share this bottom point here. I'll highlight it here. That way we can see this. But basically, Matt Reeves, the Batman, is one of many projects currently being developed by Warner Brothers in DC. These projects include the Flash standalone film, which has been kind of delayed because they're supposedly reworking the script and story. That's with Ezra Miller. And then Green Lantern Corps, which they have not officially cast yet, as far as we're understanding. I have been working on some projects in that direction. I want to get you guys some news. There's just not a lot being talked about right now. So that's why you haven't seen much of that from me or many people in this direction, because there's just no news. Then there's Black Adam, which will be either a sequel or the second sequel to the Shazam franchise. He's likely going to get his own film to set him up, and then him and Shazam will clash. That's very likely. We'll probably see him maybe in Shazam 2, but who knows? He's going to get his own film. And then also Cyborg, which we've heard almost no news on in the last year, and Supergirl, which we basically heard the announcement of, and then that whole news cycle just got overwhelmed with the possibility that Henry Cavill was leaving, but that was purely speculative, not confirmed, and it was denied by the studio and by the actor's agent and manager. So those things, that's not true, but we haven't heard anything since that whole Henry Cavill leaving DC debacle. And then New Gods and Nightwing are films that are supposedly in production. Chris McKay was supposed to do Nightwing. He was the director of the Lego movie. Really funny guy. He does comedy really well. Haven't seen him do a ton of action other than maybe the Lego movie, but if you want to count that. But live action we haven't seen a ton of. So I'm actually excited to see where he goes with that. I love his work. I've just never seen anything in the direction that I think Nightwing will probably go in. So who knows? He's clearly a fan of the franchise and of the characters. I think it'll be good. I just hope that they get these things made very soon. And finally, The Batman by Matt Reeves will be released in theaters on June 25th, 2021. So that date could change in the future, possibly as the days approach, but it looks like things are on schedule now. So that's all I have to say. Comic Man Jake says, what up, dude? I miss you, man. Haven't seen you in a bit. I've been watching your videos, though, so that's good. I just haven't, engaged with you in a bit. But I'm really excited to see you here. It's great to have you. How do you feel about the Penguin, about Josh Gad saying that he is not playing the Penguin? Who do you think should play the Penguin in place of Josh Gad? If he's not going to play it, then who should step up? A lot of people have been wanting someone small, like how Danny DeVito once played Penguin. People have been wanting Peter Dinklage to step up and play that role. I don't know how I feel about Peter Dinklage playing that role. I don't think the Penguin was traditionally that short. I know he's short, but I don't think he's that short. And I think the Penguin has to be someone that is very thick, very stocky. You could obviously put a fat suit on Peter Dinklage, but I just don't know how I feel about that. I think that you should get an actor that is maybe small, but not super, super small. Or you could get someone that's pretty normal sized and just go for a slightly more bigger scaled Penguin. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying that because it's not comic book accurate. But again, you could get some performance like Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine, which is one of the least comic book accurate portrayals of Wolverine we've ever seen, and yet it's still everybody's favorite. So in that case, I would think that maybe someone like Alfred Molina, or even someone who's traditionally known for their comedy like John Lovitz, might be able to get away with playing the Penguin. So let me know what you guys think about that down below. And Comic Man Jake says, bring back Danny DeVito. I would love that. I personally would love if they actually kept that going. I'm not sure that he will, though, because the whole point of keeping Matt Reeves, the Batman, separate from the DCEU was because he didn't want it tied back to any other storylines or continuity, any other baggage. He wanted a fresh start, no strings attached, and not have to worry about anyone else's storytelling getting in the way of what he wants to do. If he wants to have duplicate characters like Batman not being tied to the Batman in the Justice League or the stories thereof, like the Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker, or Jared Leto's Joker, or any other Joker that's ever happened, whether it be good, bad, or just misunderstood, he doesn't want that. He wants a clean slate. So I don't think he'll bring back Danny DeVito. It would be pretty awesome. I love Danny DeVito's Penguin. Very unique take on the character. But I would like to see more of a mob boss type of Penguin, more so than just like a sinister, messed up creep. You know, I want to see that, but I want to see the Penguin being like a legit mob lord. You know what I mean? So that would be really cool, and have some sort of turf war going on between maybe like him and, I don't know, like Penguin or the Italian mobs or something like that. So Two-Face. So that would be really fun. I think those would be good. So anyway, I said I was going to keep this video short, so I'm going to try to keep it under 15 minutes. So let me see if I can switch back over to my other screen. I don't know if it's going to let me. There we go. Finally worked. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to click the subscribe button so that you guys will be a part of the Stuff of Legend. You guys can help me make some content for you. Make sure to let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments below. I know there's a lot of movie news that happens every single day, and if you guys aren't getting all of the news that you want, if there's something you want to have expounded on, or you want my take on that, let me know in the comments, because I read all of them. I read every single comment that comes my way. So let me know what you want to see. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button so you can be alerted right away when I go live next time. That way you guys won't miss a single thing, and you can take part in the comments like Comic Man Jake and be a part of the Stuff of Legend. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys stay tuned for more right here on the Stuff of Legend.